I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't gazing on someone in denial.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This week we are continuing on our decluttering kick, and we are going to declutter all of these bins that I brought up from my basement, and then there's also a couple other spaces in my home that we're going to be working on as well. So I hope this video helps to motivate you to declutter a space in your home, and let's get into it. Before we get into the decluttering this week, we're going to take a minute to talk about today's sponsor, Vevor. Vevor offers tough tools at affordable prices, but today we're actually focusing on their gas-powered pizza oven. I can't speak for everybody, and I don't know about you guys, but I could eat pizza pretty much every day. So I was thrilled to receive this product. That's kind of an understatement, honestly. And I knew you guys would be interested in this as well. Everybody loves pizza. I am still trying to perfect my method with this pizza oven, so I've just been making us individual size pizzas to get as much practice in as I can. I wish I could say that I make my dough from scratch, but we are not quite there yet, and this is store-bought. I do, however, shred my own mozzarella, so a little tip for you, if you've always used bagged cheese, try shredding your own. It's seriously a game changer. But I've always made my pizzas just in my regular oven inside, but this is way more fun, and it's like getting a wood-fired pizza right at home. I think it would be so fun to have a little pizza party this summer. I'm actually thinking about doing that for my son's birthday. He's turning 5 pretty soon, which is crazy. But we could set up topping stations and everyone could make their own. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes for your pizza oven to be ready, but it can actually cook your pizza in 60 seconds or less. Which sounds crazy, but I can attest to it that it's actually true. You can also make steak, chicken wings, fish, burgers, and so much more in this pizza oven. I'm hoping to try those out soon, but for now, we've just been loving making different pizzas. This pizza oven is lightweight, it's easy to assemble. You open up the box, the legs just fold out, and you're pretty much good to go. It's also quick to disassemble by just folding the legs back in, and it comes with a cover for easy storage. It's actually quite small, which I appreciate because it doesn't take up a ton of space when it's not in use. We just keep ours in our basement, and it's easy to take back out when we're ready to use it. I can carry it up and down the stairs perfectly fine. It's that lightweight. And as an added bonus, it's very easy to clean. To clean it, you just need to wipe down the outside of the device with a rag, so it's super low maintenance. It also comes with everything that you need, like a pizza stone, a pizza cutter, gas pipe, all the accessories. So you can just whip up your pizza however you like, and you're good to go. This is honestly my new favorite thing. I can see us getting so much use out of it this summer. So if you're a pizza lover too, or maybe you know someone that would absolutely love this as a gift, I definitely know a few people, then be sure to click the link in my description box below. And I just want to say a big thank you to Vevor for sending us over this pizza oven. It's been a ton of fun for us, and thank you for sponsoring today's video. If you're interested in buying this for yourself or for somebody else, I do have a discount code in my description box below, so be sure to check there for the link and the discount code, and thank you once again to Vevor for sponsoring today's video. These are all of the bins that we're going to go through in this part of today's video. So some of these were full of toys that were Carson's when he was a baby. A lot of these were full of decor, and my style of decor has changed a lot through the years. I honestly haven't even decorated seasonally, other than for Christmas, just a little bit in probably a year and a half or 2 years. I've just not been into the seasonal decor quite as much, so I knew I needed to go through what I had, really narrow it down, and just declutter the things that I can't see myself ever using again. We did rent a dumpster, so I was able to throw a lot of things away, but anything that I felt like had value, I did list it on Facebook Marketplace, which you'll see in a minute. I did list a couple of things, but anything that was broken, just really old, not good anymore, probably didn't have a second life to it, did go into the dumpster. But anything that I could recycle, I did recycle, and anything I could donate, I donated as well.
You know everything about me, like I need my territory. So why are you still so needy? You're in over your head. always had a bad time every time you flash.
It is so crazy to me the way that toys collect over the years. When you first have a baby, you just have a couple of things and it can all pretty much stay in their nursery or in the living room, and it's really not that bad. But then as they grow up and holidays come and birthdays come, and they just collect so many toys. So I had a bunch of bins full of baby things that I wanted to go through just to see if there was anything I wanted to keep for Sutton, and then I also wanted to clean them, obviously, because they've been sitting in these bins for years.
And now you're so rude, 'cause you love drama. 'Cause you love drama.
Last Christmas, I didn't decorate very much at all because I was like 8 months pregnant when Christmas came around, and there was just no way it was going to happen. And my tree didn't even honestly end up getting any ornaments on it. So it was just a very minimal year as far as Christmas goes for me. But I've been noticing that over time, I've just not wanted to decorate that much at all seasonally. So my Christmas decor collection was pretty out of control. I want to say I had like 5 or 6 bins full of Christmas stuff that I never use. So this was a big thing for me that I really needed to go through and figure out what I could get rid of. So as I was going through these bins and I was finding things that I wanted to get rid of, I was just kind of shoving them all together in one bin that I could then go through to figure out what's going to donate, what I'm going to put in the dumpster, what I'm going to list on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm throwing it all together in that bin, but I did go through it again just to figure out where its final destination actually was going to be.
You don't ever take a break. It's always about you, you. Always about you, you. Oh, I don't wanna fight you. And how you're so rude, 'cause you love drama. 'Cause you love drama. You love drama.
I didn't film it because it's really dark in our basement. Our lighting is terrible down there in the part that is unfinished. So it just was not going to happen. But we did major decluttering in our basement in the last week because, like I said, we had the dumpster. So we went through every single bin, every single shelf. We spent hours and hours down there going through it all. And we were able to declutter so much, and now everything that's left I do want to go through and organize better because it's still kind of chaotic down there. There's just really no organization system, but the clutter is gone and it feels amazing.
I'll be dreaming about this till the end of the day. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever. Do you hear that sound? Can you feel the music? Let's get
I have a tendency to hold on to things that I know I'm never going to use because they hold some sort of sentimental value to me. But I've been working really hard to try and remove myself from that sentimental feeling that I get towards possessions, because you can end up just having so much clutter in your home because you just feel bad getting rid of something. And that's not good for any of us. So I've been doing really well with that. Something I've been doing if I'm having a really hard time getting rid of something that I know I'm never going to use is I'll take a picture of it and then I can look back at it whenever I want if I really want to, but I just do not need to carry around that clutter with me anymore.
yeah, we got the summer forever. If it's only for now, I don't mind, 'cause I know that your love is endless. If it's only
Here I'm listing a couple of things on Facebook Marketplace. These were Rae Dunn dishes that I knew I was never going to use, but Rae Dunn is very popular, so I knew somebody would buy it. Like just yesterday, I was filming with you still in my belly, and now you're here. Can you guys even believe how big this guy is getting? We're gonna do some more work today. He's a little hungry right now, so we gotta take a break. Just sat down to feed the baby and noticed that this chair got colored on, so we're gonna have to take this off and clean it. The struggle was so real trying to get this couch cushion off, but I did eventually get it, and I washed it and the stain did come out. Something I've really needed to do for a while is go through my drawers, because I did still have some maternity things that I no longer need that I wanted to put away. But before I can do that, I'm going to make my bed, because I just cannot deal with trying to do anything in my room when my bed is not made. The project that I wanted to do in my room was to go through all of my clothes, declutter, donate things, but also I'm finally fitting back into most of my pre-pregnancy clothes, so I wanted to get that stuff put away, this was a very exciting day for me. I've been waiting for this for quite some time. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take everything out of my drawers. I didn't take everything out of this top one because I knew there were a couple of things that I wanted to get rid of, but everything was already folded nicely and I just didn't want to have to redo it. But I did take everything out of the other drawers. Before I could put everything back into the drawers or go through anything, I needed to fold a load of laundry. I have been trying really hard to stay on top of my laundry. I mentioned this in last week's video, but I've been doing a method where I have really, really small hampers. So I'm doing very small loads of laundry, and it just helps me to stay on top of it. I don't get behind even nearly as much because the laundry piles are just never as daunting now that I've been using really small hampers.
I'm not gonna play nice. I'll be the witch you tell your friends about. I'm the crazy ex-girl you pretend you don't know, 'cause you know I could ruin your life. Rumor has it you have someone new. She'll regret you like a bad tattoo, 'cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. I don't give a nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon. I don't give an F, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya.
I've been hanging up the majority of my clothes just because I hate folding so much, so it's much easier to hang things than it is to fold them and keep everything folded and looking nice. but I do put my t-shirts away into a drawer, and also my jeans, and then anything I wear to bed I put into a drawer. So as I'm putting things into this drawer right now, I am also decluttering, so I'm just being very mindful about the things I can actually see myself wearing. And if you're wondering what's in the black bin, this is all my pre-pregnancy clothes, and I'm so excited to be fitting back into most of it. My husband has also been working on decluttering his clothes, and between the two of us, we dropped off like 5 or 6 bags, big full bags of clothes to donate just this past weekend.
Nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon. I don't give it up, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. Little bit too much. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. I'm a little bit
I used to have a really hard time decluttering clothing just because, like I said, sometimes I just can hold like a sentimental value towards something, and I really don't know why I do that, but I can attach myself to possessions pretty easily. So there was a lot of clothes that I had that I just really didn't want to get rid of because it was either gifted to me or I wore it at like some event 5 years ago, and for some reason now it meant a lot to me. So it's hard for me, but I have been doing so much better, and I can tell you that anything I've decluttered that previously held some sort of sentimental value to me, I have not missed those things even one time. So if you have a tendency to do that as well with your possessions, I hope this serves as some sort of encouragement for you that you can declutter some of those things and it will be okay.
oh, baby, baby, good at thinking out loud, but not too good at keeping promises. No. Did you fool yourself enough to be proud? Oh, baby, baby, good at thinking. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never
I know you guys love my small closet declutter and organize videos, and I have another one coming out the middle of May that I'm very excited for, so make sure if you're not already subscribed to my channel that you do that and you turn your notification bells on so you don't miss it. This was my entryway closet, and it's a major transformation, and I'm super proud of it, and I think you guys are going to love it too.
fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that.
This is how my drawers are looking now, so much better, and I'm loving that I have all of my old clothes back again. And then this is all of the stuff that I donated from this round of going through my clothes. Like I said, my husband and I donated like 5 or 6 bags full of clothes just this past weekend, and it felt amazing.
Baby, 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 baby. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head, the devil on your shoulder, strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that. Like you feel
This cabinet in Sutton's closet, I really needed to go through. It has collected a lot of things that we just don't need. So I'm going through it, pulling things out, getting rid of them, and then I'm going to store a couple of the toys that we previously went through at the beginning of this video in this cabinet. So they're ready to go for him when it's time for him to use them. But he's still a little bit small. He's only 3 months old.
on your shoulder. It's a devil on your shoulder. It's a devil on your shoulder. It's a devil on your shoulder. Shoulder, ay. Don't you look at me like that, ay. Like you're feeling sorry. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that.
Of course, before I put any of this away into Sutton's closet and just have it ready for him when he's ready for them, I'm going to wipe them all down because they were sitting in bins for years.
Like you're feeling sorry, it's your own fault. Now toss the salt.
But this is the end of this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know you guys love my decluttering videos, so I hope this motivated you to declutter a space in your home as well. Be sure to check out the pizza oven. The link for that is in my description box below, and then also take a look at the Vevor website where you can get tough tools for less. Thank you so much for watching this week's video, and I hope you'll come back next week for another one.
Looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get